thanks so much for tuning in. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the Most High, Jesus Christ, Yeshua. Thank you for intuitive wisdom, insight, and spiritual protection, and also providing for us each and every day. Thank you for allowing the angels and ancestors to assist us in this reading for the collective of Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Man, I share yo. Okay, so, and again, I want to thank those of you that are new here. Welcome to our platform, welcome to the tribe. And for those that haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate y'all. Okay, so preparing for this, as I split the deck, and I left it here for a reason because I'm like, okay, I definitely have to come in with a reading. Strength and the Empress card both came out. Okay, just splitting the deck, and I'm like, wow, this is phenomenal because this is the energy that you're exuding right now, Divine Feminine. You have embraced solitude for many of you. You've raised a level of inner strength, and also you're providing a very positive influence on so many people around you. Like even people, I was about to say behind, yeah, you left people behind, but they are inspired by you. And a lot of it is because with the Empress coming out here as well, the Empress is representing like the epitome of the feminine energy in the deck, other than the High Priestess. So the Empress represents rulership over several provinces. So it's not that you have a sense of power in that one location you're at. Your power, for many of you, you have international power, you have worldly power. I mean, I could even go as far as saying having a level of cosmic power, and it's because you have decided to be your truest, authentic self. This has been a long time coming, and I'm telling you, although it may appear in the 3D that people are not accepting of who you are, they are. They're inspired because you are doing things that are comfortable for you, things that you love, things that you enjoy. Again, this could resonate for all zodiac signs, but right now I'm picking up Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. Yeah, I'm picking up on those signs right now. So this could be very relevant for you. Also, Aquarius, because we are in this full moon in Aquarius. So another aspect that is so powerful for you right now, let me go ahead and pull some cards before I speak further. Wow, okay. We have the Justice card coming out. We also have the Knight of Swords, as well as the Six of Swords. Wow, okay. You did not wait on justice being served for you. You received justice for yourself when you decided to choose to be yourself unapologetically. And many of you, that meant, many of you definitely want to ring that bell because a message was surely there. That meant you leaving behind people that had you fucked up, leaving behind people that thought that just everything that you represented was a problem. And it wasn't that, it's just that you outgrew surroundings. That's why it's so important to show up exactly who you feel comfortable with being, because that is going to align you what it is that you deserve, what it is that you desire. With the Knight of Swords coming out here as well, following the Justice card, is because this is karmic justice happening for you. The moment you set the tone for what it is that you wanted in your life, that completely changed the game. Like many of you, you may be like, in some aspects, you could represent like the opposite of the divine masculine, but it's like you have similarities in some aspects too, but they're very much inspired by you. Like your absence is so powerful, and it's because they're not accustomed to dealing with a caliber person that you are. Like you are rare. Like people could look at you like you're weird, you're strange, but you're okay with that. Being weird, being strange is fine. And that's the energy that you bring about, which is why many of the masculines are wanting to come forth with the Nine of Swords. It's like they feel like they want to come in and protect you, for you to actually feel comfortable enough to exist exactly how you are. Like even when I created a thumbnail, like what came to mind, it was a film like I think back in the '80s. It was like something about Earth Girls Are Easy or something like that. And that what came to mind, like they feel like you are like an alien from another planet or something because you're not like the typical Earth girls. You're very different and irreplaceable. Like you're a rare jewel or rare gem. Um, wow. Even with the Six of Swords coming out, following that, okay, this is representing that change is happening and you're being supported with forward movement with the changes that's happening in your life. Um, the masculines are running away from, like, in the past, you may have felt like they were running away from the connection. What actually needed to happen was them to separate from karmic energies. They are actually inspired by you moving into that energy of overcoming different hurts. Okay, they see how you were able to overcome and transmute pain that you've gone through and not de-evolve. Like they may have been accustomed to seeing people experience hardships and then these people stay down, lay down, and just, are stuck in trauma, they're stuck in pain. You change the game for them because the unfortunate part about all of this is that the very person that they admire, the very person they're inspired by, they didn't realize how deep the connection was until you pulled away. They took it for granted. They took your individuality for granted. And wow, like with this Three of Swords coming out, it even took the masculine to mess up, to even hurt you, for them to see, like, wow, that mirrored to them how deeply hurt that they were, that they could actually jeopardize such a rare connection. So just be prepared. They're wanting to come in. We have the travel card. Wow, I keep getting all these cards about moving. So just keep in mind that this is a foreshadowing. Wherever you currently are, this is a cycle that's coming to an end. Like you may have needed to be in a particular location for some type of spiritual insight, maybe for other people to see some level of spiritual insight. But what is happening is that you and the masculine both are aligned with this newfound awareness of who you are, who you mean to each other. Like many of them felt, what I'm picking up is that they felt like somehow uncomfortable with being with you and who you are, but a lot of that had to do with fear. you know um with the Wheel of a Fortune coming out, they know that this is a destined connection, a destined union, and the fear of actually really connecting with you and giving it their all, fully being committed, had a lot to do with outside interference. Okay, there were people that may have been deceitful, manipulative, but now they're coming to understanding these people envied, these people were jealous of the connection that they have with you, divine feminine. So this is why people wanted the masculine to look at you in a way in which, like you were not worthy, but it was actually the opposite. The masculine is, he feels as if you are a rare find. And now that he's feel that, wow, now that you could be in hermit mode, the masculine could be in hermit mode as well, but they're in this path of soul searching because now they're feeling like they're in this process of spiritually awakening. Enlightenment comes to mind too. They're following inner guidance, and a lot of it too is because you're following inner guidance. So this is just like, the more and more that you delve into your interests, like even within the thumbnail, she's playing a guitar. She has her guitar. She's being her quirky self. She's being her full freaky weird self, and that's something they admire. Like some aspects of it is, I'm picking up that some of these masculines may have not wanted to go their own way, but it's like they feel so aligned with you. They know that the only way forward within the connection is them letting go, creating a new perspective, accepting a new perspective. So there could be some level of a pause in a connection in the physical realm, but in the spiritual, they're definitely connected with you. Within this hermit card, this could represent too, like you're working on your craft, you're working on your spiritual gifts. Again, the guitar comes to mind because you could be someone where you may be working on music, or music is something that you really enjoy, but you're definitely connected more so with spiritual aspects of yourself, with your creative endeavors, like even with how you dress, how you appear, like you are embracing your quirkiness, your weirdness, and that is kind of like out of the box of the masculine's norm, but it's like they're realizing that you do not have to mirror each other in a sense of you both being a clone of each other. Like you are a complement of each other, not a clone. So they're beginning to realize that, wow, you are their world. They see success within you. Wow, we have two cards in regard to traveling, so just be prepared. They may want to travel with you. You may be getting a passport soon or something to that effect, but it's a long time coming. Wow, as I split the deck, we have what? Partnership, unity, love. Wow, a lot of balance is coming into play with the Two of Cups coming out here. Wow, balance. Major decisions are coming into play. And a lot of it too is because you may have felt that there was opposing ideas, right? Yeah, they like both of you may have come from different backgrounds per se, but you both are now in the understanding that it's okay that you can break certain traditions and create new ones. Yeah, definitely a message. Hmm. Now, this is the Six of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. All right. So, with this, in the past, they may have been, I'm definitely picking up like selfish. Many of them may not have been as giving or available as they may should. Ooh, why am I stumbling? Like, they could be stumbling for words to come towards you, or you could be stumbling for words to even express. Like you may be at a point where you're not even knowing what to say in regard to the connection. But if they had an issue with showing up fully within a connection, um being generous when it came to not only generosity when it comes to resources, but generous when it comes to love, a lot of it had to do with their own core wounds. Holy Spirit, give us more insight into this. hmm So we have the hangman coming out. So a lot of it had to do with their own insecurities. And some aspects of this too is resonating for you, Divine Feminine. It could have been because of your insecurities or insecure attachments, or maybe a past of being abandoned or being overlooked, where you may have tolerated things that you knew that you deserved better. And it wasn't until you decided to pull your energy back. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords coming out here. So with the Queen of Swords, you took a definite step back. Like some of you may have completely relocated to another state, but you like literally pulled the bandage off of the wound that was within this connection, and that provided a major level of healing and space for you to have introspection. hmm Wow, your absence is a major void, and they're feeling it. Because we also have the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, y'all. So with the Queen of Swords and then following the Page of Swords, so you, they may see you as someone that just is kind of cold when it comes to what it is you will and won't tolerate. Um, you may have had to separate from a lot of different individuals, but with the Page of Swords, this is showing that the masculine is taking inspiration from your ability to cut situations off or end karmic cycles. So it's like now they're in the space where they're gaining the courage to cut off or separate themselves from people or things that are problems. Wow. So it's like you're both learning from each other is what I'm picking up here. Yep, because we have the Nine of Cups coming out here. Oh, yeah. They're not letting you get away because they see you as wish fulfillment. That's just really what's happening. They're not allowing anybody to get in the way of this connection because what I'm picking up here too, because we have the Ten of Cups coming out in the reverse, they've been able to experience having an unhappy home life or something to that effect. Or you may have, both of you may have literally came from like unhappy beginnings and they don't want that to persist. They know that with you, they're able to have um, a true level of peace. Okay, you're able to also have success. They're very optimistic about the outcome of this connection. Let's move on to one of my other decks. Let's see. Let's move to this one. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the yes or no oracle cards. Let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, yes. They see good times. All right, y'all. Get ready for a happy ending. Getting satisfaction. So they feel as if they were deceived. Like you may appear very different from, wow, why am I picking up like Romeo and Juliet comes to mind? Okay, if you're familiar with that story, like you come from like two completely different backgrounds, but there are similarities. But they know that they can have true happiness, true love, and connection with you. And on the opposite side, where it says no, okay, feeling run down, tired, rough time, too much. So with this coming out with yes here, just know that if you've had to go through a process of, feeling as if you were put on ice per se, just know and trust that this is resulting in a happy ending. Like allow the space for your masculine to go through the process of cutting off karmic attachments. hmm Yeah. And I say this because we had the Page of Swords coming out here. Okay, and this is representing the masculine. It's in the beginning stages of that, and you have the Queen of Swords. So this is why it's important for you to continue to trust your heart. If your heart is telling you to, although you're holding space for your masculine to do, his healing work, do not pursue. No, that is the masculine's space. I know we try to, change things around, but look, it's natural for the masculine to be the one that is pursuing, that is actually doing the work of coming towards you, divine feminine. So continue to allow them to get themselves together because in the meanwhile, you got so many successful things happening. What is happening, Holy Spirit? Give us insight for the collective. You are right on time. Do it now. Seize the day. Okay, so this is definitely a reminder, you all. If there's something, a dream, you have like an interest in something, put it out there now, especially now. We're in this full blue moon in Aquarius, a major time to manifest. And again, this is the last full blue moon in this decade. So take advantage within these next couple of weeks to be positive. Is just be as positive as possible. Look, it can feel, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're used to doom and gloom, it may feel a little bit like you lying to yourself because you're not used to practicing manifesting. But in order for you to create the life you want, it's going to require you to lay the old story behind. Like the things of the past, they're done, they're gone. By regurgitating these things, you're just creating more of that energy, more of that friction. Like you can't change it. So yeah, there's unfortunate things that happen, but let's move forward so we can manifest more so what we want. So seize this time. Do not waste your energy anymore. Learn from experiences. Look at this card. Learn from experiences. Always no longer work. You complaining, oh, he did this, oh, she did this. Okay, complaining about the heartbreak, complaining about the disappointment, complaining about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or didn'ts, or Where is that getting you? Nowhere. You're going in circles, and you keep watching these readings because you actually want a connection. So if you actually want to see true reconciliation, true union, it's going to require you to ignore the 3D. Okay, your masculine could be in this energy of trying to numb themselves. Okay, they're going through different stages of grief. You may have already gone through this, but do what feels right. Journal. Some of you could be led to write. Okay, be creative. Align with your values. They're watching you. They're energetically picking up on you. Okay, and this is why they feel like you are so weird, but they're so attracted to you because you're not reacting in a way that is typical. Like you're not out slashing tires, you're not out trying to hopefully you're not out here and trying to get a sneaky link, or you're not out here and trying to fulfill the void of not having your masculine in your life, but you're actually putting forth energy to better yourself. Okay, focusing on success, focusing on having positivity and happiness in your life. You're a rare gem. You're standing out from the rest. Wow. Okay, so we have cut short uphill battle fighting for a lost cause. Okay, so within this could definitely represent that you or your divine masculine, again, take it as a resonate. You could be feeling a sense of, you know, um, I'm gonna say like there may be a level of defeat there because you may have experienced some things that may have been a setback. But this is why it's gonna be important for you to focus on affirmations, positive affirmations. That's gonna help you instead of spiraling downward, spiral up. Bring that energy back up. Wow, this could be heavy on a lot of people's mind because now we have stuck inside your head, brain freeze, overthink it. This could also represent for the masculine too, especially if they've had to do a lot of clearing of karmic cycles. This could be representing for you too. But on the opposite side of that card, we have a full moon. So trust your feelings. Know that you can bring about positive changes in your life. It's happening. You are in the midst of amazing things happening. Y'all keep trusting the process. Okay, so we also have barrier to strong access denied. Oh my gosh. So this is why they're feeling like this is an uphill battle. And it's because you have boundaries up. Okay. Also, we have on pins and needles, rough patch being stuck. Wow, a lot has happened here. So this is because your energy is so rare and they're really concerned, worried of losing out on this connection. Let's go ahead and move on to the next deck. Let's see what else is here. Holy Spirit, give us some more insight for the collective. Let's go to the Golden Future. Let's go with this deck, the Golden Future Oracle deck. Wow. Holy Spirit, give us more clarity in regard to this. This is what it is. This is why they're feeling a huge void because you have like a powerhouse of energy. Very, very powerful. Wow. You could be like an empowered empath, but you're definitely someone that, like, okay, you may have a very strong aura because if you're not, when you have a really strong aura, more often than not, you're someone you're not out here spreading yourself out. And this is why your auric field is very strong. Um, you can be a divine messenger, an earth angel in human form. This is why they feel such an amazing pull towards you, but at the same time, there is a fear associated with losing out on this connection. You or the divine masculine could be seeing a lot of angel numbers, signs, synchronicities. Y'all, we got a third. Maybe this is a third card in regards to traveling. So just be prepared if you haven't. You're going to be able to travel very soon. Um, Great things are happening. But right now, we have health and healing. Tune into the divine blueprint. Yeah, your energy is bringing about a lot of healing towards both you and the divine masculine. It's because you're choosing yourself. It's like you're teaching them the way towards spirituality or to aligning with themselves even more. Oh, okay. What came to mind just now is that in order to get to you, they got to go through God. You may have felt the need to connect more so spiritually now, and it's because that is like a huge void that's here on the planet. Many of them may have fell for the facade to diminish feminine energy, but that is becoming a thing of the past. They're actually realizing that a lot of what they conformed to was a part of the matrix. Oh my freaking gosh. Okay, y'all. We got the crystalline light body. Oh, yeah, they're evolving. And with the lotus here, and both of you are emerging from the lotus requires the mud to grow. Like it doesn't need a different environment. It grows in an environment that is like impossible for other plants to grow through. So with this happening, as you can see, he's looking towards the divine feminine. So many of the masculines are looking towards you as a direction of the way forward in life. Wow, they don't really have people that are positive around them is what I'm picking up. Hmm. And we also have this card, y'all. This came out in my other reading. These masculines are moving into a space of maturity. And it's because they know that they cannot come towards you if they're not in that energy. Hmm. Wow. Let's see what else is here. I'm going to move on to the other deck. Yeah, Holy Spirit is telling me to move forward to the next deck. So let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to be upgrading this desk soon because I need a little more space. But this will do for now. Holy Spirit, which deck should I choose? Let's go with this deck. This is one of my custom decks, the 1111 Twin Flame Oracle deck, the second edition. Let's see what we have here. They see happily ever after with you. Oh my gosh, this is fated. This is a fated union. Wow, divine feminine. So if there may have seemed as if there was reluctance to compromise in the past, they're not. Now they're realizing the importance of valuing what it is that the divine feminine believes in. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Understand 288 new adventures. This is like the fifth card that came out in this one reading in regard to traveling. So many of you, you are relocating, and it's going to be a seamless process. Everything is going to be provided for. I'm not going to say it's going to be, for some of you, it could be before this year is over. Others of you, it could be towards the beginning of 2025. Yeah, 2025. But new adventures are here. Oh my gosh. They want to leave these karmic energies behind. Many, yep, many had like a free fall of self-sabotage. And this is why they felt like a disregard for their lives, because they felt as if without you, they didn't have much meaning to life. You have given them like inspiration to live. Wow. Okay, just a minute. Let me shuffle this one more time. There it is. Although they may have been in the energy of free fall, self sabotage, now they're actually in this process of experiencing the different levels of grief and loss recovery. There were some things that they were dealing with. hmm They're coming to terms with that. some deep things. It could have been in regard to karmic individuals, people that were around them. The spirit is urging you to rest in your divine feminine energy. This is an affirmation you might want to utilize. I take refuge within my divine femininity. Receiving is my birthright. Wow. Yep. It was a train wreck. Many of you went through dark nights of the soul. They have gone through as well. But now these things are being cleared. So with this card coming out, I'm definitely picking up that now they're coming to the realization that, yep, there were things that they were avoiding. This is why there was a free fall of sabotage, because there was a lot of traumatic reenactments. There were things that came to the surface, and in your awareness, you may have saw those things, whereas the masculine may not have been aware of. But when you walked away from the connection, that what set the tone for this domino effect to take place, this healing to take place within this connection. And trust and believe, you all. God opens doors. The Most High, the universe, is opening doors for this connection. Wow. Things are beginning to align. So continue to focus on prayers in regards to your connection for you, for your divine masculine, because it's happening. hmm They're awakening to the integrity key. Oh, wow. Going through a level of soul growth. And they're not wanting anybody else to get to you. They see you as a rare jewel. So just trust and believe divine feminine is working out for both you and the masculine. Oh my gosh, look, the divine feminine and divine masculine. Oh my gosh. They're coming to terms that the broken trust has caused you to keep your distance away, but also understand that they were under, some were under a spell, is what I'm picking up. Believe it or not, some were under some people's spells. And definitely also at this time, you may want to pray for spiritual protection in regard to you and your divine masculine, because, we're in the midst of the full moon, and not everybody uses that energy for good. There's some people that want to use that energy for bad. So, bind those demonic energies, pray over you and your divine masculine. I'm not saying you need to communicate with them. Definitely not. Allow them the space to do what they need to do. But prayers, you can always pray. Oh my gosh, they're guided towards you. Honor and protect Kundalini energy, divine connections only. So this is why, y'all, your cat is calling them, like they're not thinking about nobody else but you. Like this is just a reminder. And for you, maintain your abstinence, okay? It's going to be worth the wait. You don't want to create no more drama and trauma from others. And also keep in mind that the prodigal is returning. Soul's journey to highest version of self, the righteous path. I hope that helped. Until next time, bye y'all.